Follow me, please. How about this corner right here? That's great. Thank you. Go ahead, please. You wait for the guests to sit, and then you offer the menu. So here's the menu for today. My name is Sarah. I'll be your server today. Our special is strawberry banana smoothie. I'll give you a few minutes with the menu, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Sounds good. All right. After you take the order, the first things you want to bring is a napkin. Depending on what the guest has ordered, you bring all the utensils, the napkin. If sugar and sugar cubes are required, you bring all of that. That way the table is full, and also the other servers will know that the guest has been taken care of. You want to start taking care of the guests as soon as they arrive. So just by putting a napkin on the table, this means I've been taking care of you. So you bring the napkin first. Make sure that the napkin is put so that the guest can open it this way. Okay, so if you use your right hand side, they should always be able to open it that way. Do not put it upside down or flipped. It should always be in a way that the guest can reach with the right hand and open up the napkin. There you go. Then you put the fork and the knife. So fork should be on the guest's right hand side, and the knife should be, the fork should be on the left hand side, and the knife should be on the right hand side. Always facing the guest. And then the sugar and sugar cubes in the middle of the table so that they leave enough space in front of the guest for the rest of the order. And water. And water, of course. Depending on the order, if the guest has ordered food, then water will definitely come. If they've ordered espresso or ice cream, also you will bring in water. Now, our guest right here has ordered tea, so usually with tea you don't bring water on the side. But if the order required water, even if the guest does not ask for it, you always bring water in the beginning. Alright, things to keep in mind when you're serving. For the tea, always put in the cup first. Make sure that the spoon is facing the guest. Don't put it like that, don't put it like this. Make sure that it's facing the guest. Everything should be facing the guest. Imagine as the guest is sitting, what's the easiest way of approaching things? Let's say if you want to approach the spoon or the knife, you want it to face you. Same thing with the pot. Never put the pot with the handle facing yourself. Always make sure that the handle is facing the customer's right hand, because most people are right-handed. So when you put it down, obviously you approach from this side, but the end result should be like this. Okay? So naturally, when you put it down, you want to turn it, but you don't want your hand to be in front of the customer. You don't want to bend down too much. So if from where you're standing, it's hard to reach that way, you turn a bit, and you put it down from the other side. Whatever you're putting on the table, make sure you disturb the guest the minimum you can. So if you're comfortable, put it this way and then turn it. If you can't turn properly, go this way. And always make sure you don't walk around too much, alright? Don't keep going back and forth. And then as you're putting things down on the table, think about it ahead of time. So right now when I put it, I left enough space for the pastry to go here. Okay? I could have put this a little bit on this side and then this over there. Depends on what else is going on the table. But make sure you don't move things around too much. Another thing you should never do is to put the tray on the table. Always make sure that you fill up the tray enough so you're comfortable carrying it with one hand. You should never, ever, ever put the tray on the table and then start filling up the table. Never do this. Okay? That's a no-no. The tray should be always on your hand, and you should always carry it with one hand.
How about if they leave it on the other hand?
If the tray is too full and you're going upstairs, you can put it on another table and then serve this table, but never on the table itself. Body posture is very important when you're talking to the guests. Always have your hands holding like this, or hold them down like that, or you can also have them behind you. Never cross your arms, never stand like this, never lean on the table, never lean like that. Always straight, with your hands, holding your hands at the front or at the back. Don't move around too much as you're talking to the guests. Always smile, always pay attention, full attention to the guests. Always speak with respect, no extra jokes. You want to be friendly. You might want to do small, nice jokes, but always make sure that your jokes are appropriate and you don't cross any boundaries. When you're filling up the water, always pick up the water. Make sure the glasses are always full. Pick up the water from the table, fill it up, and then put it back. If there's anything that you're serving at the table and it doesn't need being picked up, you can hold one hand at the back and then fill it up. But with things like water, it's always best to pick it up, fill it in, and then put it back in. Also, pay attention to how you're approaching whatever's on the table. Make sure you approach it with the minimum disruption to the guests. So if there's a bunch of guests sitting here, you always want to approach from the back. If they're blocking you, you can say, "Excuse my reach," slowly reach, pull it out, fill it in, and then put it back in. Okay? So if you're standing there blocking you and talking, you can't just stay there and wait for them to finish because it's awkward. You can't kind of like push them over. Don't touch the guests. You don't want to talk too much. You can just slowly say, "Excuse my reach." Go ahead, fill it in, and that's it. Going for the next guest.